Hi, I'm TechRoad Omega, and welcome to Roads. Now, this is the final part, or final thing included in Haunted Cities Volume 2. It says it's a love story. Now, that means two things. One, it makes me highly suspicious because it's a kiddie horror show, so obviously it won't be done conventionally. But on the other hand, it probably means I should be kept as far away from it as possible in the physical universe. Now, what's this? It's a bottle. Where have I seen giant swords before? Oh, hello. Okay. Giant swords and writing in the sky. She wove her fingers into mine and we watched the ships leave us behind. We had nothing but the sand and the sky and something that is blocked by— what the fuck is this mess? Yeah, I've seen roads like that. And the sky— oh, and each other, of course. Yes, right. Human into your head. Things that people do. I would know nothing about them. Let's go... yeah, what was the other game with swords? I think that was included in the original Haunted Cities. There was the thing with the swords, and the lady who was taken by the things, or by something else, and there were swords. The main detail is that there were swords, and there's swords here. And then there was another kiddie horror show game with writing in the sky, just like that. These are very purple swords. Also absurdly large, seem to be crystalled at the end. That is probably the end of our journey up there, or at least a stopping point of it. Now, it looks like there are several milestones here. Now, so what will presumably happen is at each one, there will be one of those little green things that will continue the story. Am I correct? Let's go find out. Can I sprint? Negative. Okay. Where am I in the universe? I'm surrounded by a ring of what could be mountains or forests. Possibly, actually, the trees are rotating, so I think it might just be cloud and empty void from here. Anything? 3 obelisks? Is that what these are called? Hello! Ah, okay. Yeah, let's get into a place where I can read that. So I came from there. Where doth the spiral path take me next? That way? Potentially. Her star was the rabbit, and she was exiled for the way she changed the city in her sleep. Can I walk through this? My star was the wolf, and I was exiled for the bitter words I etched into their doors. We wept for days, but we did so together, channeling our tears into the curve of each other's necks. Okay. Presumably, this is the next area. I think there was no other spiral path leading off of that, and there was a thing here. Where was it? There it is. Show me your secrets, universe. The first road rose up from the water, not when she was asleep, but when her back was arched and my lips were pressed to her stomach. A little bit personal, things I didn't need to go. I gasped and she shut her eyes, smiling. Now there's an idea, she laughed and combed her fingers through my hair. Please keep this away from me. I should never be told about humans, in general. They exist in a different world. I exist in a room. Well, I mean, okay, never mind. So do a lot of people. But still... I still think the outside world is hypothetical. Okay. What else do we have? We have this continued absolute flustercuck of a road. What I would loosely define as a road. More of a path. Or a drunken architect. What's that? Tell me your secrets, world universe. Tell me things that are happening that exist. Oh, look. Sleeping arrangements. That's not it. That one. And from here, up there. Presumably. Was this here before? Potentially. Was this here before? I don't know. I got down there somehow, and I think it was from there. So from there... just go up here. I'm trying to get to a point where I can see that. This will lead me back there. So, obviously, the only thing to do, jump off here. Unless there's no other path leading off of that area. So, which way of this will take me forward? This takes me to that. What is that? So, hang on, let's try and read that. Can't read it. Motherfucker. Trying to get a view that lets me see the rest of that. What is this? Is that where I started? Is that where I started? No. Yes, fuck, okay. I've royally fucked this up. Let's go and try to find out where I'm supposed to go from that point. Theoretically, let's jump over here. I might skip something, honestly, but we'll go up there and see where it goes from there. Plus, I can get a good view. Alright. Motherfucking... There's so many paths! There are so many paths. We walked together to its apex and looked out across the water. I can't see the old continent, she said, and rested her head on my shoulder. What was that? Oh fuck, it isn't there anymore, I told her and pressed my lips to her crown, I think is that what that said? Guess that makes us the queens now, she said, and pushed me, laughing, into the sea. Well, that's rude. Why would you ever push someone into the sea? Spite. Or, I don't know, boredom. Actually, I can think of a lot of reasons to push someone into the sea, so maybe I should stop talking. That was an island. Oh, God. Alright, so that's an island. I got to that island by that, then I went over there. What is this? Did I just bounce off the universe? Is that a thing that I'm pretty sure I just witnessed? Is this the island I started on? Or is this the one with the other thing over here? This is the one with the other thing over there. And from there, I think I have to walk off of a path. I don't know where the next path is. Because there's not another island on the base level platform. Base platform. This takes me down to there. And I've been there. I want there from here. Here. Have I been down there? Possibly. Don't fucking know. I don't know. Here's what we'll do. I made that decision accidentally. I was considering doing it, and then, you know... Alright, where does this go? Let's just find out. It goes up... Does this loop back on itself? Hang on, hold up. Hold on. Does this loop back on itself? It's just like a circuit. An enclosed circuit. I think most circuits are enclosed. Fairly certain that was a thing. Certain about circuits. Where's the other path? There is the other path. Also, nothing here. Oh no, something here. Hello. Almost didn't see you. Alright, she raised a wide column from the depths and filled it with sand, into which I carved the glyphs for tree and wind and sanctuary. It was not the home we... blah... It was not the home we curved path we had once dreamt of, licking wine from each other's lips and... Presaging? Is that a word? Not a word I'm familiar with. Our shared future to the moons, but it shone in the ruby sun, and its pillars made the wind sing, and it was ours. Okay. Well, that's lovely and all. Reading all of this is quite difficult with all the, you know, masked pathways and such. Looks like there's room for a few more, and I would like to know... Is that the finale area? Where will this take me? This will take me down there. Possibly through that. Let's go find out if that goes through that, and then we'll follow this all the way back to see if there was a pathway that connects up to the ground that I did not know about. Because it is entirely possible. Also, if you're wondering why I like to jump, I don't know, I guess I like to keep my thumb occupied because it gets bored. Or something similar. No, this is completely enclosed. This loops me up there, which means that that pathway there is also enclosed. Fuck it, I'll jump onto that. Let's go throw myself onto that. I want to go through that. You can't stop me from doing what I want. Not with your romance. Whee! Aha! Success. Mission success. Oh yeah. Oh, I have a perfect view of this one too. Well, I will in a second, once I reach the upper curve here. We woke one morning to find a tower shouldered up from the water, threaded through with a new ribbon of stone. We walked to the top and stared at the shimmering inner walls of the spire. We pressed our faces to the crystal and saw wolves and rabbits bounding together through the fog, and I jumped off of it, because that is just what my subconscious really wants me to do, is to jump off a high thing. In games, of course. Alright, now, let's go find something, let's go find what I was supposed to be doing, because there was a thing I was supposed to be... Whoa there! Flick the mouse, didn't mean to do that. Ooh, I can zoom in! Look at me zooming in! That does absolutely nothing for me. Why can I do that? Is this the one with the things, the cots, the sleeping bags, what beds, whatever they are? Whatever they were, they're gone. Well, they're over there somewhere. Yeah, they're right there. The things I didn't know that they were... Now what? Are you telling me to go up to the taller tower? Because this is like a lesser tower. That is a taller tower. And it loops from up there. So, presumably, I should head to the next tower. Maybe I should be heading to these in an order of which they're describing, but I don't think so. Because that one's talking about being pushed into the sea, and I haven't found anything in the sea. I've had to walk across the sea to get to some islands, but as far as my understanding goes, there is no linear path through this game. You do just... Well, there is probably a linear path. It's just... Well, it's not a linear path. You can jump from one platform to the other. Maybe even intentionally. Well, it seems like it. Like I said, this one's an enclosed circuit. I'm currently on the circuit that loops back through... And from here, I can jump to here, and from there, that loops all the way back around to... down there somewhere. Possibly to the last island. That may be the final thing. Ah, jeez. Also, we're not going to talk about how I've jumped off this at least twice. At least. My star was the wolf. The wolf star? There's a dog star. Is there a wolf star? Probably something. Well, there's Canis Majoris, but that's still a dog. It's a big dog. Yo, what you got? It was night and we were catching our breath and my head was pressed up underneath her chin and the stars were rearranging themselves. Okay, if that's happening, that's probably a bad thing. And the sea was quiet and the latest road was settling its stones into place and I heard her whisper, "There's another one, but it goes up forever and... only I can see it, and I want to walk it, but not alone. A road that walks up forever. And you walked up, or did you jump off a bridge? Did you walk up something and place your faith into them, that there was something there, and walk off of a high place? This is the second time I've mentioned walking off of a high place. Maybe there's something wrong with me. Maybe. Alright. Now, universe, spectrum, whatever that is. Let's throw myself at it. What is this? Where does this lead? That goes just back around, I think. There isn't one that goes up forever. ties back around on itself. So how do I get to that island? Is there anyone I haven't seen yet? No, I think there's just one, and it's probably on that last island. So if I jump from here down to that one will take me to that one. Yeah, I can not make that jump. Maybe I can, if I had jumped, but I did not jump. I simply walked off the edge because my brain malfunctioned, because that's just what it does. Alright. If I'm ruining this love story for you, I regret nothing about it. That's simply how I exist. It's my job to ruin other people's fun. Alright. So, if I jump onto that, that takes me nowhere. That is the one I need to be on. So, from here, I can probably... can't jump to there. That, I could jump from. This one goes... Where? Where does this one go? This one doesn't tie to the tower, does it? No, it ties all the way... I think this is just a... Probably just exists as a method of getting here. To get me on there, to get me on there. That one's just a circular path. Does this connect to that? Or does this just run off of it to somewhere else? You know what would be absolutely useless? A map. A top-down map of this place. You would get nothing from it. It all overlaps each other, so it would just be a clusterfuck. Alright, let's see what's up on Paradise here. The lovely swaying trees. Hello. What do you have for me? So I told her that I would make ink that would hang in the sky so that we could leave our history behind us. And now that I have, she is smiling at me at the foot of the road only she knows is there, waiting to make someplace new together. And there is no one in any creation more beautiful than her. Well, that is, as far as I know, the end. I've filled up the entire sky. Well, the entire rotating spectrum of the sky. Whatever this is called. I guess the outer rim of a... something. Whoa! So, yeah. That was neat. Not something I expected from Kitty Horror Show, but maybe that's why it was made. Then again, developers can do whatever the hell they want. They don't need me telling them what I expect from them. So, you know what? Carry on. You do you. You do you, and I will play with you. Or play what... Fuck it. Alright. I'm gonna stop talking. Thank you so much for sticking with me. Hope you stop by again sometime. And I'll see you then, if you do.